What's up guys, it's the Actual Justice Warrior here, and today we're going to talk about Jesse Kneeble running for mayor. Okay, but first things first, I know I've teased this for a long time, but this Friday I will be having Jeff Waldorf from the TYT Network on my channel at 9 p.m. Eastern. That's Friday, July 28th, 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to have some other people from his side of the political spectrum on too. And it should be a fun conversation. It might turn into a little debate. We're going to go over Trump and a lot of the topics that he typically covers at his channel. And I'm really glad that he's coming on, and I hope that you guys tune in and watch. Also, at the time of me shooting this video, I'm on the cusp of 1,000 subscribers. If I hit the 1K mark before this is uploaded, don't worry, I'm still going to make a 1K special, and I'll probably talk about it if it happens before the live stream. But it's gonna happen, this isn't it. Also, I noticed my Game of Thrones reviews aren't doing too well on my channel, so I've decided to move them to my second channel, Dude Monkey HQ. I'll leave a link in the description for you guys if you want to subscribe to that. Truth be told, that's not what a lot of you come here for, so I'm going to keep this channel what it was prior to Game of Thrones starting. Alright, so now that we got all that shit out of the way, Jesse Kneeble, who's this guy?
This over here, this male Saxon, toilet seat complexion individual, is actually my comrade.
That's right, the dude with the toilet seat complexion is running for mayor of St. Petersburg, Florida. Now look, I know I could go really substantive and go and delve into his policies and point out how ridiculous they are. I'm gonna link his campaign page below, and I suggest you look into them because they're super fucking funny. Even when he starts off on a good policy that I might agree with, it turns into fuck white people. But this video is not going to be about substance. This video is going to be all about the surface. Jesse Kneeble is a member of the African Socialist Party. His slogan is unity through reparations, aka you owe me money.
Now, you owe me some money.
Now, the African Socialist Party is a really radical left and unsuccessful political party. They are also what could be, and in my opinion should be considered, a black supremacist party, a part of a black supremacist movement. But there's one little problem with that. Jesse is a white guy. That means the black supremacists in the African Socialist Party couldn't find a black leader. They had to choose the white guy. Just think about that. This party is so racist that they believe St. Petersburg, Florida, and America as a whole will all of a sudden agree to reparations if a white person is presenting it. This is a level of racist mental gymnastics that I don't think I've ever seen before. Alright, but that's way too substantive. Like I said, this is a no substance video. Let's take a look at his ad.
Hi, I'm Jesse Nevel, and I'm running for mayor of St. Petersburg, Florida. We, the people of St. Petersburg, need a political revolution. A revolution to unite our city with a progressive agenda.
Oh my god. Dude, it's called the tripod. This is $15 on Amazon, bro. Makes your camera nice and steady and you don't have to worry about that swinging back and forth. It's really fucking distracting. I don't know why you decided to shoot this video on some random block fucking handheld. Get a tripod.
Divisive, racist injustice faced by the black community must be addressed and replaced by a people's program for social justice.
Oh my god, you're for social justice? I had no fucking clue. Of course he's for social justice, aka group justice, and not individual justice. You know, because individual justice would be actual justice. See how I worked my channel name in there? Really clever. Deserve a pat on the back if I do say so myself.
Not for the few at the expense of the many.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed what you said there. You know, because a car passed by in the middle of your campaign commercial.
Not for the few at the expense of the many.
You didn't have a better take than that? You didn't have the time to reshoot that sentence, bro? Really? You want to be the mayor and you don't know the basics of video production? I wonder if he was allowed to use a black cameraman. I mean, think about it. It would be racist to put a white person over a black person as the cameraman, but it would also be racist for the cameraman to be black because a black person would be serving Jesse's interest by holding the camera. It's really a fucking hard question when you think about it. I'm guessing they hired a white guy to hold the camera, but they gave the money to a black guy as reparations.
Unity through reparations will rid our city of poverty, corruption, police brutality, and a failed education system.
Unity through reparations will alleviate poverty and provide a more positive atmosphere in the community. Let's think about this for a second. Our goal is unity. So the first thing we have to do is split people into two groups, blacks and whites. Then we have to take from the white people to give to the black people, which will unify them somehow. Also, do you remember when liberals would point out that most of the people in poverty are white? Black people are disproportionately poor, but since this country is majority white, most of the people on welfare programs are white. So how is stealing from the poor whites to give to the poor blacks going to alleviate poverty? You're making poverty worse for poor people who happen to be white, which, as we discussed, make up the majority of poor people in the country because they make up the majority of people in the country. My other favorite thing about this statement is that he says that this will make the community work together more or work together better or something to that effect. Dude, I know you hang out with Black Hitler, so you probably get off on seeing this and having this done to you, but most normal people don't like having shit taken from them for no good reason. I hate to break it to you reparations chasers out there, but all of the people who were slaves are dead. All of the people who own slaves are also dead. So what you're doing is taking from a group that kind of resembles the group that owned slaves and giving to another group who kind of resembles the group that were slaves. In America, that is. Slavery's actually been around for thousands of years all over the world, and there's a good chance that if you're alive today, that somewhere in your bloodline is a slave and or a slave master. But most likely both. In fact, slavery is still very prevalent in the Middle East and in Africa. Anyway, I don't really have much more to say about this. I really hope that he does well enough to get public attention, but obviously I don't want him to lose because I don't hate the people of St. Petersburg, Florida. So if you're in St. Petersburg and somebody calls you and asks you who you're voting for, say Jesse Kneeble, but don't actually vote for him. That way they can make more cringy videos about how the white man crushed him. Or do vote for him and watch the African Socialist Party call him a white supremacist, because he'll literally be holding institutional power. And we all know the left eats their own. Anyway, that's all I really have for you guys today. Remember to watch my live stream Friday, July 28th at 9 p.m. Eastern. If you have questions you want me to bring up in that stream, leave them in the comments. Do the same to tell me what you think about Jesse Kneeble's mayoral chances. And if you like this video, then please show me by leaving a like. You can subscribe for more content. Support me on PayPal. This has been the Actual Justice Warrior. Till next time.